Let me show you how you can create this cool frost effect in Photoshop easily. By the way, I have some amazing, or to say crazy good gift for you guys that I will tell you later in the video, so stick up for that. Right now, let's create this really cool effect. First of all, I'm using the photo of my hand, my arm, that I use for the burning effect, the fire effect, that you can watch it right here from a previous tutorial, and just a regular gray background, and that's it. Really simple setup. So, in order to create this frost effect, it's really simple. Just use hue and saturation adjustment layer, clip it to affect only the arm, just click colorize, and you're almost done. Because if I zoom it out, this looks like a frost. It's really small. So what makes it fake? There are no textures here. There is no frost texture. So let's create really cool frost texture. It's simple. It's really simple. So I will make a copy of the arm, Control J, twice. I will move these two up, and again clip the hue and saturation to the arm. So maybe I will make another one just to have as a backup. And first one right here, I will go to filter, and I will go to filter gallery and go to sketch and go to chrome. And now you can play with different settings until you're satisfied. And when you're satisfied with how this looks, this should represent the frost texture, just press OK. And here we have it. Now we can put this into screen blending mode. It's already better, but it's too much. So what I like to do here, I like to double click on the layer and go to blend diff options here. And I don't want this effect to affect the dark parts of my arm. So I will go with this slider and move it up. But this is really harsh transition, so I want it softer. So what should I do? I just need to press Alt or Option key on a Mac and just split the sliders and have something like that. This looks much better. Okay, also I want to boost the saturation here a little bit. So something like that. And this is much better. Already frost effect. We have texture, we have color, but we are not there yet. We need another cool thing, and that's with this layer. I will desaturate it with Shift Control U. It's the keyboard shortcut, Shift Control U or Shift Command U on a Mac. Let's go again to filter, filter gallery, and this time let's go to distort and glass, and again, make sure that you're on a frost section here and play with different settings, whatever suits good for you, that you think it's really cool frost effect, and press OK when you're ready. And here we have the effect. Now I want to put this into the overlay blending mode. It looks really nice, but maybe we can invert it, Control or Command I, and now looks much better. So overlay and inverted, and I really like this. We are almost done with effect. One more thing, a little bit more texture. But before we go to the next step, I want to tell you about this amazing crazy good gift that I want to give you for this Christmas season, and that's a huge, I never done this, it's a huge discount on my photo manipulation course and my hair Photoshop manipulation course. I will give you crazy 82% of discount. So instead of $147, which is regular price for both courses, I will give you for just $27. But there is a catch. Just for first fastest 1,000 of my subscribers, the coupon code is just valid for first 1,000. You will use the coupon code that you can see here on the screen. Just type Christmas at the checkout, and you can get either photo manipulation essentials or Photoshop hair manipulation course, or both if you want. They're both on discount for just $27 each from $147. I think this is amazing gift for this Christmas season. So if you're up to it, be fast because it's limited. All right, that's really cool. Now let's go to the next step. And next step is to add this texture right here. So I will just paste it on our scene. I will make it smaller and maybe rotate it like that. Maybe I prefer like this. Make it bigger. And if you're wondering if you can get this texture, yes, you can. I will leave the link down there in the description, so you can download it for free. And now for the texture, I will put the texture here, Control, and click on the arm and create a layer mask. And this looks really nice. Maybe I will unlink the link between the mask and the texture, so I can scale and play with the texture however I want to find a perfect fit, maybe something like that. And I can always move it later if I don't like something. And this is cool. And now I will go and desaturate the texture for now, Shift Control U, double click and again go to the texture right there and play with these settings. First of all, I want to make the bright part of the texture transparent, so this is the slider for that. Okay, and the dark part, again, I will use the Alt and split these, and I don't want this texture to be applied on the darker part of the image, something like this. Maybe I will go a little bit with this slider, move it a little bit more like here, and I will put this into multiply blending mode. This is cool, and looks how like it's a glass type of like icicles type of frost effect. I really like it. And also additional bonus, we can add hue and saturation adjustment layer, clip it to affect only this ice texture. Okay, and then go right there and you can colorize it. Looks cool, but you can play with the saturation how much you want. I just want a little bit, and you can also play with the brightness, darkness, whatever you want. This is optional. All right, now I will go with all these effects, Control or Command G, and these are effects. And I will create a mask on this group. And with this, I will go with something really cool. I will give you another gift right there. So it's a Christmas season. All right. And first I will use this really nice soft brush. Okay, like that. And just erase a little bit of that. Okay. And then go to the hue and saturation and erase a little bit of the blue skin. So I don't want blue skin to have there. Okay, that's first thing. Another thing, let me show you here on the new layer. I will give you this brush that I made, right? This Nemanja's Eyes brush. And see, it's really cool, nice ice brush. Everything is predefined, you just need to load it into the Photoshop, and it has the colors already like that, it's already set. In case you want to change the colors, you can always change maybe to something darker and the second color even darker and have a different effect. But if you want to go to default colors, just go and click on the brush one more time and it will have the default color. So basically this color is what makes the brush. The second one I didn't include. I can put the red and it should not affect. Yeah, just the first one. So that's it. But also you can put any color that you like and play like that. Okay, so now that we covered that, again, link is down there in the description. I will use this brush to actually, let's just use the brush on the layer mask right there to actually go and erase with maybe 20% opacity, erase a little bit of this effect. And I will fast forward this. Basically what I'm doing, I'm erasing with the black color the mask, and also here with the hue and saturation adjustment layer, the same thing. So just until I'm satisfied how this effect looks on the skin. Okay, so this looks really nice. Like the frostbite is here and the arm is starting to get more and more frosted. If I want to add a little bit more blue with really nice soft brush, I can do that right here. But I think this is really cool. Okay, now let's add a different background. I will go to unsplash.com and download this one. So that's it. And just paste it right there and move it behind everything like that. And Control, Command T, make it bigger, put it a little bit down. And I don't like the color. So again, hue and saturation adjustment layer, clip it to affect that and just colorize it. And it's much better. We can make it darker. We can make less color, something like this. And now I will go with the filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and just blur it a little bit more. Like that, maybe a little bit more bluish tint. But for now, that's okay. We will see later if we will use it or not. But now let's make the arm cracked. So like this part is completely cracked and there debris is flying out and a few other things. So how to do that? Well, first of all, I will hide the background, both of these, and go to the top layer and press Shift Control Alt T or Shift Command Option E to have everything in one layer. So I can bring back everything here, and I can hide the effect and the arm and have only this one. This is the arm, so I will name it new arm. And now I will use L for lasso tool, but just move it back here, something like that. L for lasso tool, and let's see where I will crack it. So maybe here. Just go like that and go around everything. Press Shift if you want to add different parts, maybe here. And now we'll press Shift Control J or Shift Command J on the Mac, and now we have this as a separate part. So I will go with Control Command T, rotate it, something like this, like it's falling down. And we need to add a few effects here. So let's go down below everything, create new layer. I will name this arm part. And I again will use L for levels, for lasso, sorry, and just go right there like this. And fill this with my really cool brush. Okay, so I will go right there, go all the way down to reset the brush to default settings, and I will just paint this eyes right there until I'm happy with the pattern. So maybe something like that. Perfect. I will deselect everything, and now I will go and add a few details. So let's go with a new layer, clip it to effect only this new arm part, and I will go with the regular brush all the way up. This hard brush I will go with 80%. All right, I will go with some darker tone, maybe like that, and just make like this. Like this is a part of the skin. Just to add a little bit of depth here and also here. Let's hide this to see what we are doing. Okay, you don't need to be really precise. And also if you see the cross section of the arm, you can see there is a bone here. So I will make like there is a bone here for now. And what I want to do is to go here and put curves adjustment layer, make this part darker, but I will go to luminosity. Let's see, like that. Let's bring, not that, but bring this back. All right, and now this part is a little bit messy. So what we will do with this one, I will go here with hue and saturation adjustment layer, clip it again to affect only that. And if I colorize this and make it red, like meat red, but I don't want to affect everything. I just want to affect these dark parts. So I will go into the hue and saturation adjustment layer blending options and go with the blend if and say, I don't want to affect the bright parts here. I just want to affect the dark parts there. Something like that, right? And maybe this to put into the overlay blending mode or multiply, or let's see. Let's go with the overlay and let's make a copy of this. And again, clip it to affect only this one, all right? And this time I will go with this to maybe 50 or so percent. So let's go back here and let's go with the blend if, and also I want this one to move it a little bit. Actually, let's see. Yeah, I don't want the bright parts to be affected. Like this, something like there is a little bit of the redness there from the inside of the arm. It's a little bit, just a small detail. Okay, that's not bad at all. And now what I want to do to make this effect even better is to add some debris here. So for that, I will go and make a group of this, Control or Command G. This is the arm cross section. Like that. And now let's go inside, not inside, but let's see, this is the palm. Let's name it like that. This is the new arm part. And in between these two, I want to add debris. I will use my debris brush for that. You can use whatever you want. just a little bit. You can get it on my website if you want to get it. The link will be down there in the description, but for that I'll just add a little bit of debris here and there. But to sell it even more, to make it even better effect, I will use this image right there, that again I will leave down there in the description with the ice texture image. I will put it in the screen blending mode. Screen, and I will go with Control L to load levels and just go with the blacks and white a little bit more here and there. Perfect. Let's rotate it. Let's see if I make this smaller. Actually, let's leave it like that. If I make it smaller and put it right there, like there is a huge part of the debris here. Perfect. I will create a layer mask, and with some cool brush, we can use this good brush right there, and the black color I can just erase things that I don't want to be visible. Okay, and also I don't want to erase everything here, but also what we can do is to make it even more fun, we can go to this new arm part, create a layer mask, and with this cool ice brush I can just go and actually not here, sorry, my mistake. Let's delete this. Delete here to the arm cross section, layer mask, and just erase part here, like it's cut it out. It's these ice parts are from there also. Maybe here, this ice part. Okay, and maybe we can go with the palm here. Let's see if we cut this part right there, and we can create a new layer above everything and use this brush to maybe a little bit brighter tone. Like that. Okay. Let's see if this makes sense. Doesn't look bad, but let's delete it and let's actually paint on these parts. I want a little bit brighter tone, almost white. Okay, perfect. And here, let's make a tiny brush, like just a little bit of the white tone, and also here these parts right there, and also here, just to make it a little bit better, sell the effect a little bit better. Also we can go in and do it right there. Right there. And let's see, on the debris part, let's name this debris number 2. We can I don't like this one here, so I will just delete it. But I don't want to spend too much time colorizing everything here, because we can really spend a lot of time here doing this. But for now, this looks really decent. We can make a copy of the debris 2 layer, Control or Command J. We can press Control or Command T, rotate it, or just put it down, don't rotate it, and make it smaller just to have even more of these right there. Okay, like that. And this looks cool. Maybe we can go with the palm right there, Control or Command T, rotate it a little bit more. See how the transparent is. The ice is transparent. You can put it however you want. So maybe like this. What do you think? Is that better, or if I go a little bit more up? Like that. And maybe with the debris here, pull it a little bit more down, like that. We can add maybe some kind of motion blur effect here if you want, but I will leave it like that. It's not bad at all. And I will just go right there to this layer that I messed up now because I put everything in the same layer here, so my mistake. I will just fast forward this and create a new layer for details. Okay, let's rearrange this a little bit, and this is a group for palm. I will add another cool detail here, and this is other thing. So let's see details, debris. Number 3. Details. All right, another thing that I want to add is this icicles. If you want, you can add it. It's completely optional. I will just fast forward and rearrange them in the scene. Now you can play a little bit with the dodge and burn. I added a curve adjustment layer here that will affect only the palm section right there. Invert the mask, and again with just a soft round brush like that, I will just add a little bit of the brightness where I think it's cool. Again, I will just fast forward this. Also, you can add another adjustment layer and be for dodge. Again, invert it and paint where you think the shadows should be. So something like this looks cool. These icicles, maybe they're cool addition, maybe not. I will just add another one right here. This is really nice effect. You can see it's really simple and easy, but really looks like a real ice. You can put whatever you want in the back, it will be transparent, so play with that. And now you can do another background or this one, or blur it, or do whatever you want, and maybe merge everything into one layer and go with filter and go with camera filter and finalize it there. This is what I like to do, a little bit of the contrast. You can play with the brightness, exposure a little bit. And this is the final result. Let me know what you think about this cool effect down there in the comment section below, and don't forget that this amazing Christmas deal is limited. It's just for first 1000 fastest subscribers, so make sure to grab this opportunity. And if you want to learn how to create fire/burning effect in Photoshop, check out this video. See you there. Bye bye.